Morning, ladies. Sleep well?
Oh, yeah, we were just saying we didn't hear that mouse scratching about, thankfully. So we both slept like logs.
Ah, that's because I took care of it.
Well, how?
Stayed up last night, sat in the dark, waiting for it to show its face. Then when it did, bam! Got her over the back of the head with a frying pan.
You killed it.
Of course I didn't. Found it in one of those humane traps the pest control blokes left. Just been down to the Red Wreck to let it go. It's quite moving, as it happens. A bit like Free Willy, but on a tighter budget.
You were terrified of it yesterday.
What can I tell you? I just looked me fears straight in the face, stared them down.
I don't think I've ever seen you looking this butch.
Oh, I'll get it.
So, Ryan, what are your plans for the rest of the day? Rescuing kittens from trees, giving a choking dog the Heimlich maneuver.
Nah, nothing that exciting, I'm afraid.
Thank you for sorting out our rodent problem. Hopefully things can calm down a bit now.
What do you mean? With Elaine and Kathy?
Oh. Guess who's been ordering online again?
Flippin' heck.
Oh.
Hey, what's she doing with all this stuff? And where's she putting it?
I've no clue. But I know where I'd like to put it. Oh, I'm going out for a walk.
Can I get you anything else?
No, thanks. If I'm honest, I only came here for a bit of peace and quiet. It gets so hectic over at the house.
I was under the impression you were enjoying living there.
Oh, I am. I am. We have such a laugh most of the time. And Ryan and Alia are lovely. But, I don't know. Kathy's not really been herself lately.
In what way?
Well, she's been ordering all this stuff off the internet and dumping it around the house. She must have had, I don't know, like a dozen deliveries in the last couple of days.
Of what?
Oh, you name it. Exercise bike, hats, lamps. There was a mouse running around the house yesterday. I wouldn't be surprised if she'd ordered that online as well. You know, Yasmin and I had to force her to throw away loads of old pizza boxes and food containers. I don't know what she's playing at.
I think I might.
What? Roy? What? What's he not telling me? Look, I know you're her friend, but I share a house with her, and if there's something going on, I think I've got a right to know.
Well, I'm not sure it's my place to say, but she has exhibited this kind of behaviour in the past, accumulating things she doesn't need and then refusing to throw them out.
Right. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi, have you got a minute?
Yes, we're not exactly rushed off our feet, unfortunately. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just need to talk to you about Kathy.
Go on.
Well, I was chatting to Roy in a cafe, and I happened to mention all the boxes that are piling up back at the house.
Oh, not that again. She knows she can't leave things lying around now. I'm sure it won't happen anymore.
Well, that's just it. I think it will. From what Roy was saying, she has a history of this sort of thing.
Well, what precisely did he say to you?
Well, she's his friend, so he didn't go into details. But when I asked him if she's like one of those hoarders that you read about, he certainly didn't deny it.
Even so, I can't help but think you're blowing this thing out of all proportion.
Yeah, but how do you know? Have you seen what she's got hidden in her room? No. No, because she always shuts the door so quickly, you never get a peek inside. I reckon next time she's out, we should have a look.
No. I'm not invading her privacy like that.
OK, but I really think we should do something about it.
Please, Elaine. She's had a tough time. She's very vulnerable right now. Just give me a chance to think about how I can best handle this situation.
Fine. It's worse than I thought. I mean, she's not only kept all the old rubbish we thought she'd thrown away, but she must have, like, 20 boxes of other stuff up there.
Yes. Definitely wasn't a few impulse buys, or even a drunken click of a button of a Friday night.
I didn't know whether I should say anything. I told Yasmin that I'd leave it for now, but...
What's going on? What are you doing here?
I'm here to help you.
Help me with what?
This.
I don't know what you're talking about. What have you said to him?
I didn't need to say anything. He saw it for himself. We went into your room.
You did what? I can't believe that you'd go behind my back like this.
Please, Kathy, let me...
I want you to leave. Now. Now.
Very well.
Look, we didn't touch your stuff, if that's what you're worried about.
I don't want to hear anything you've got to say.
I'm just trying to help you. The first part of solving a problem is admitting that you've got one.
The only problem that I have right now is with you.
Oh,
I'm sensing I've arrived at a rather inopportune moment.
yeah, we were just discussing.
How her and Brian have been sneaking about in my room.
I thought we agreed that you are not going to do anything.
So, you've been talking behind my back as well now, have you?
We were concerned. Kathy, you are my very dear friend. I would never do anything to harm you intentionally. I'm so sorry you have been upset.
I know. I shouldn't have snapped at you like that. Or Brian.
Is everything all right, Yasmin?
I asked you not to say anything until I'd had a think. Then I come in to find you both arguing.
You have to confront hoarders. I read about it in a book. All the telltale signs are there.
That doesn't mean you can just go wading in. These things need gentle handling. We can't just force her to stop.
Well, your softly approach will only make things worse.
Even if you're right, that's not the point. This is my house. I demand to have a say in how we deal with things. I refuse to be silenced or ignored or belittled. What I say should be respected.
I didn't think of that. I'm sorry. Stupid of me.
To be honest, I'm not sure I can live like this.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure this is working.
Hiya.
Hiya.
I've just been to see Kevin, see how Abby is.
Oh, dear. Not good, I'm guessing.
No, we're all trying to support her, but it's hard. How's things with you?
Oh, awful. Kathy and Yasmin are really annoyed with me.
How come?
I was trying to help. I was worried about Kathy. They think I was interfering, so I've made everything worse, as usual.
Oh, I'm sure you meant well.
Yasmin wants me to move out.
Really? Is that what she said?
She says it's not working. So I have to find somewhere else to live.
Well, I hope we don't go far. I've got used to you being around.
Elaine, I just wanted to say sorry for the way I spoke to you earlier.
Oh, no, you were right. I think it is time I went.
I don't want you to think that I'm pushing you out.
No, this was never meant to be permanent. When Jeff died, I felt I had to stay around because I could see how fragile you were, and I know how that feels. But the way you reacted to me interfering, well, I know you're not fragile anymore. Look, I hope there'll always be a bond between us because of what we've been through. But we don't have to live in each other's pockets.
Oh, thank you, Elaine. If you're sure.
Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry about the way I handled things earlier. I had no business going into your room like that.
I think I overreacted because I didn't want to admit to myself that I've got a problem. Now I do.
Well, you're very brave.
I also realise that hiding away here is, it's just a distraction, so I need to go home to Brian. It's where I belong.
So you're deserting me too. Now, I think you've made the right decision. Brian really wants you back.
Alex is coming home as well, so I'll be able to get all the support I need from me boys.
You know, I miss you both. Sitting in our pink dressing gowns, drinking gin. It's been fun.
Oh, yeah, I'd do it again like a shot. I've made 2 wonderful friends.
Me too.
It feels like the end of an era.
But the beginning of a new one.
Hiya. Get ready for bed.
Well, hello, Mr. Brown. I have got some very exciting new properties to tell you about, all with en-suites and walk-in wardrobes. I thought because Gary's out, we could do a bit of our estate agent role play.
We've got a visitor.
Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Sally.
Mum's having to move out of Yasmin's, and I wondered if she could stay here.
For the night?
No, for good. I don't want to move it out of the area because I've only just got to know her. What with Faye being in prison, she's the only family that I've got.
Well, why have you moved out of Yasmin's? I thought you liked it there.
Oh, well, she doesn't need me anymore. She's ready to stand on her own 2 feet. If you don't want me here...
No, of course we do.
No, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I just think you could have run it past me first. I mean, I wouldn't see her homeless, but...
Look, if you're not happy with this, I can make alternative plans.
No, of course not. No, you're welcome. It'll be fun.
Oh, and the duvet cover had a little stain on it, so I changed it. I put the grey one on.
The Egyptian cotton.
You make yourself at home, Mum.